Hi, it's Jessica from the Baby and Toddler Show online, and now we've got Amanda from Books and Pieces, and actually she's brought some indestructible books which I'm going to be trying to literally destruct later. Hello.
Hi there.
It is funny actually, just going on to these indestructibles, I literally feel when you've picked them up, you do feel, actually I'm going to try it now, you do feel like you want to rip them or try, well it says tube proof, I'm not going to try that one, put lipstick on. I don't get it, they're so thin, aren't they?
Yeah, they are amazing books, and they feel like paper, which is why you don't believe that they can be ripped. But yeah, they're invented by Mum of Triplets actually in America, and she was obviously sick of her kids destroying all the books, as you can imagine they would, that she came up with the Indestructibles. But yeah, they're waterproof, they're tube proof.
I feel a bit sick.
Try it, give it a go.
I feel a bit sick, I feel like, what if we're doing a demo, what if I should... Oh no, they're not ripping, yeah. Okay, got
So they will crease over time, but you can actually, they'll go in your washing machine if they get dirty. Because they're waterproof, you can play with them in the bath as well. And you can iron them. I had a customer the other day actually ask about it. So as long as you put them on a cool iron, under a piece of cloth, they'll never go back to exactly perfect, but they will flatten out from all those creases. So.
And actually your child is never going to try, well, unless it's a real super tantrum, they're never going to try and rip it like I've just tried then.
No.
Or apparently like your dad's at the trade show.
No, exactly. So no, they are great, and they're light, so they're really easy for little ones to learn to turn the pages. And often you can worry about giving young children books because you do think they'll rip them. But these are books that you can leave with them, also leave them out so they can play with them with their other toys too. So they're a brilliant introduction to books.
What age do you recommend, or what age do you find that parents tend to introduce reading?
So basically you can do it at any age. So I think you can do it straight away. Some people read when their baby's in the womb still, and it's a nice thing for dads to do too. And yeah, so as soon as they're born, it can feel a bit strange reading to a baby that's just not responding, and you think, what am I doing? But I always suggest to parents that they find a book that they enjoy reading, or one that they remember from their own childhood that they'd like to share, and it's a really lovely thing for partners to do. So especially if mum's breastfeeding, then dads don't always have much involvement with the babies.
It helps with brain development, doesn't it? And like creative, is it the neural pathways?
Yeah, it does. So it's the rhyme. So rhyming books are particularly good.
Books.
It's a bit like if you think of nursery rhymes are very good, and we remember songs really well, don't we, as adults as well? So it's the rhyme of a book that helps to develop those patterns. Any reading is good, but the rhyming ones are particularly beneficial to little ones.
Dependent on the age of the child, what type of book tends to suit that age?
Okay, so well, especially for the Baby and Toddler Show online, I've put together a bundle of books that are perfect for sort of newborns to 6 months, and they will last beyond that. But basically, when baby's first born, they can't see properly, so their eyesight is blurred, and they can't see a full colour range, which is why things like the black and white books, like this one. So I don't know if you'd have had these with your little ones.
So it was quite not with my girls. It's a little bit older, and again, everything seems to change. You have new information, whereas with Digby. My partner's mum had lent us this beautiful black and white book which her other grandchildren had, so it's been in the family, and like my little boy's a real terror, and he just completely just ripped this book to shreds. But his mum was like, can we make sure we have that book back? I'm thinking,
oh no,
could I do with an indestructible?
You could have done with an indestructible.
Actually, I might take one of these back and use some a Sharpie pen.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
And you're a mum with 3.
Yes, I am. Yeah, 3 boys.
Wow.
So.
And when did you launch this?
So
as being a mum?
Yeah, I launched Books and Pieces when I was pregnant with my second little man. So it's about 8 years ago now, which is crazy. But I've been able to, since they're all at school now, so I'm in a different phase to everyone coming to the shows. Do
you know what? It's so lovely to meet mums in business as well, who have literally had children. You've got amazing products, and you've got all this passion, this lovely energy. How do you find working around the kids?
Oh my gosh, well, it was just hideous in lockdown, wasn't it? Let's be honest. But no, that was one. I set up Books and Pieces, obviously, when I was pregnant with boy number 2, and then I developed it alongside a job and what have you. But it was always the dream that it could become my main employment, and that would give me the flexibility to work around the kids. So I actually really love it because it does give me that flexibility, and they all get involved in picking the books. So they love it when I bring books home. I'll ask them what they think, and they'll say, oh, that's a really great one, Mummy. And even to the point they just say, oh, that would be really good for a toddler. And they're giving me advice on what they think they'd be good for.
So you will literally go, get the books, have a look to see what your children engage with, get advice off them. I mean, that's the best people to get advice of, isn't it, for children's books?
Yeah.
And then go in and obviously order the stock.
Exactly, yeah. So all the books that I do do stock are ones like I read every single book. We do them at really great prices, but they're really great to read as well. So yeah, all the books are ones that you'll want to share with your children and not give to grandma, and and that your kids will like too.
Well, thank you so much, Amanda. It's been lovely having you
No
in.
worries, it's been lovely.
And seriously,
Thank you.
Christmas subscription.